Hey there, boys and girls. So, figured I'd make a small update video. John called and said he needed a alternator and alternator stand off this motor for the Maximum Turbo Stalker. He said that's what's keeping him from making any progress on that. So I got that off for him tonight. Hopefully he can pick it up tomorrow, and that way he can get to work on that. So that sounds like he's just got to put the engine tins on and throw the motor in there. I have not had too much done over here. I did cut the other head for the 1915 for dual springs. Still got to clean it up and put the valves in it and the dual springs in it. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Redid the valve job on them. Put a 3-angle on that. And cleaned up the ports a little bit. Still have not CC'd the chamber, but they should be pretty close. We'll CC them in a little bit. I just kind of wanted to get the ports all straightened out and the valve job done on them before I go any farther on those. Got the other one, it's over here. I got it covered up, but it's under there, all covered up. Anyways, that will be for something we're going to build here. We're kind of throwing around different ideas, different motors, as we always do. It's been a little too long since I had this thing on the street, so that's my next goal here, is just get this thing back going again, because the little kids are wanting to go for a ride, and you can't do that when you don't have a motor in it. So I do want to put a solid transmission mount that I have under there with all those exhaust parts. You can't see it, but it's there. Put a solid transmission mount on it, put the Kafer bar that I have over there on it, and I need to put new axle boots on it and axle seals. So that's probably what's going to be happening next after I get that head done and help John a little bit on the Maximum Turbo Stalker, which for right now will have the cast crank motor, because the engine case that he has is going to need to be drilled and tapped on every oil galley. Plug has been removed, but not all the way. Like, they drilled them all out, like they were going to go and drill and tap them. Some of them not drilled to the final size, and then they stopped. So we have to fix that problem first. So that's kind of what killed that idea, because now we just got to get to the Gambler. So now it's to put the motor, it was a single port, in there with the dual port heads with the dual springs on it, because that motor already has an Engel 100, I think it is, in there. So, you know, it's not the best with the cast crank, but you know, you can push those a little bit, but not crazy. 5,500 RPM, 130-ish is what like Scat recommends. So, you know, I think it will be well under that, being as stock as it is. You know, probably be pushing around 100 horse, I hope, but we'll see. And, you know, first, just got to get running the driving. So, anyways, that's our main goal there. Got his parts right there for him. He's got to get those tomorrow. I'll give him a good old text, because it's 2 in the morning now. And then I'll get these all cleaned up and put back together, check the spring heights, and then we can see the chambers. And then from there, we can start on the little nitty-gritty things to get this car back going and running and driving, because it's show car season in Florida, and I've already missed one show. Didn't get to go to Lakeland because I had family things and I didn't have my car running anyway, so we got to fix that. It's getting old. So anyways, guys, get out there and get your cars going. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out some of the playlists for the Maximum Turbo Stalker. We'll have actual videos on there of that. At least I'm trying to get them on there. And go check out John's channel, Vintage Speed VW, and pester him for videos of what he's doing. Alright? That's what we need to do, because if you want to see more of that, you need to pester him, because it's at his house. So, I'll see you guys later, and have a good night.